Ahmedabad, 1976. England's cricket tour of India was about to become more than just about cricket for Captain Mike Brearley. Enter Mana Sarabhai, daughter of industrialist Gautam Sarabhai. The Sarabhais, one of Gujarat's most prominent families, known for their contributions to Indian industry, arts, and education. While Brearley led England on the field, off it, he was falling in love. But this Oxford-educated cricketer knew that winning Mana's heart meant understanding her world. In a remarkable gesture of commitment, Brearley began learning Gujarati. The England captain, known for his intellectual approach to cricket, now applied that same dedication to mastering a new language. Their wedding during the tour became a beautiful blend of cultures. The British cricket captain and the Gujarati industrialist's daughter, a union that made headlines in both countries. Together, they built a life in England, raising 2 children. Brearley continued his cricket career, later becoming a renowned psychoanalyst, while Mana brought her rich cultural heritage to their British life. The story of Mike and Mana remains a testament to how love can bridge not just boundaries, but cultures, languages, and traditions. Glenn Turner, New Zealand's cricket maestro. But in 1973, he wasn't just making headlines for his batting. Miles away in Ludhiana, Punjab, Sukhinder Kaur Gill had dreams beyond borders. Her pursuit of education brought her to New Zealand, where fate had other plans. At the University of Otago, cricket's paths crossed with destiny. Glenn, the focused cricketer, met Sukhinder, the ambitious student. Their love story began to write itself. July 1973, a wedding that brought together 2 worlds, the Kiwi cricketer and the Punjab girl, creating headlines in both countries. Love had crossed boundaries, cultures, and continents. But Sukhinder, now known as Suki Turner, was writing her own legacy. From Punjab to becoming Dunedin's mayor in 1995, she shattered glass ceilings while supporting her cricketer husband. Together they raised 2 children, blending Punjabi values with Kiwi culture. Glenn continued his cricket journey while Suki served 3 terms as mayor until 2004. The Turner story, where cricket met public service, where Punjab met New Zealand, where love met destiny. 2010 IPL season. Shaun Tait, Australia's wild thing, terrorizing batsmen with his express pace. But at an after-party that year, cricket's fastest bowler was about to be bowled over himself. Enter Mashoom Singha, Indian model, entrepreneur, and former Kingfisher calendar girl. Between the glamour of fashion weeks and cricket's fast lane, their paths crossed. At that IPL after-party, speed met style. Tait, known for his 160-kilometer-per-hour thunderbolts, found himself slowing down for conversations with Mashoom. The connection was instant. 3 years later, under the Parisian sky, Tait went down on one knee. The city of love provided the perfect backdrop for their engagement. Cricket's speed demon had found his anchor. June 2014 became their forever month. Their wedding was a beautiful blend of cultures, traditional Indian ceremonies, Australian customs, cricket stars and fashion icons in attendance, a celebration that bridged continents. Tait embraced Indian culture with open arms. From mastering curry recipes to understanding traditions, the Australian pacer showed that love knows no boundaries. Together, they built more than just a home. Mashoom's business acumen complemented Tait's sporting career. Their partnership extended beyond personal life. From IPL parties to Parisian proposals, from fashion ramps to cricket grounds, their story proves that sometimes the most unexpected matches make the perfect partnerships. Muttiah Muralitharan, cricket's spin wizard, approaching world records. But in 2004, amid the whirlwind of wickets, destiny had other plans. In Chennai, through Tamil actor Vagai Chandrasekhar, Murali met Madhimalar Ramamurthy. She wasn't just another arranged marriage prospect. She was different. A Chennai-based business executive who understood both Tamil culture and the pressures of public life. Their families met. For once, cricket's most controversial bowler found pure acceptance. No questions about his action, just questions about their future. March 2005. The wedding in Chennai brought together two Tamil communities across borders. Sri Lankan cricket's hero marrying into a prominent Chennai family. Even as controversies swirled around his bowling action, Murali had found his steady anchor. Behind every world record that followed, Madhimalar stood quietly supportive. Through the 800 test wickets, the ICC investigations, the media storms, she remained his constant. Their family grew. 2 children, a life between Chennai and Colombo. Madhimalar managed both family and Murali's foundation work, supporting underprivileged children. Today, as Murali guides young spinners worldwide, Madhimalar continues to be his strength. Their story proves that sometimes the best partnerships aren't made on cricket fields. From Chennai to Colombo, from controversy to celebration, the Muralitharan Madhimalar story shows how love can bridge not just cities, but hearts. 1983, when cricket met cinema. Mohsin Khan, Pakistan's dashing opening batsman, and Reena Roy, Bollywood's reigning queen. A love story that would capture headlines across borders. Reena Roy was at her peak, delivering hits like Nagin and Sanam Teri Kasam. Meanwhile, Mohsin Khan was making his mark in international cricket, known for his elegant batting style. Their romance shocked both nations. A Pakistani cricketer and an Indian film star? The media couldn't get enough. Every meeting, every public appearance made headlines. Against all odds, they married in 1983. Reena chose love over her booming career, moving to Pakistan. The price? Her film career at its peak, her family's opposition, and public scrutiny. While Mohsin continued playing cricket, Reena stepped away from the limelight. But love sometimes isn't enough. The cultural differences, career pressures, and public attention took their toll. 1990 brought the end. The fairy tale crumbled. After 7 years, they divorced. Reena returned to India with their daughter Janat. Today, their daughter Janat, Sanam, is a successful fashion designer. While Mohsin and Reena went their separate ways, they left behind a story of love that dared to cross borders. The Mohsin-Reena saga remains a reminder that sometimes the most beautiful stories don't need happy endings to be meaningful. They called him the Asian Bradman, Zaheer Abbas, Pakistan's elegant batting maestro. But at Gloucestershire, he would find more than just cricket success. Enter Rita Luthra, elegant, independent, and far from the cricket world. Their paths crossed in England, where Zaheer was making runs and Rita was building her own career. 1988 marked their union. Rita embraced not just Zaheer, but his faith and culture, becoming Samina Abbas. Their wedding was a testament to love transcending boundaries. From England to Karachi, Samina made Pakistan her home. While Zaheer continued his cricketing journey, she built her own legacy in interior design, transforming Karachi's homes with her artistic vision. Together, they raised their daughter, blending cultures and traditions. Their home became a symbol of harmony, cricket trophies sharing space with design awards. Today, their story stands as a reminder that love isn't about changing someone, but growing together. Zaheer, the cricket legend, and Samina, the designer, partners in life's greatest innings. From Gloucestershire to Karachi, from Rita to Samina, theirs is a journey of love, respect, and beautiful transformations. Dubai, 2018, where cricket's boundaries blur and hearts find their way. Hassan Ali, Pakistan's energetic fast bowler was about to bowl his most important delivery. Samia Arzu, an Indian flight engineer in Dubai, had little interest in cricket. But fate had other plans when mutual friends introduced them. What followed was beautiful. Two families from India and Pakistan, separated by borders but united by love, coming together. In times of cross-border tension, their love story offered hope. August 2019. Dubai witnessed a wedding that made headlines across both nations. Hassan's trademark celebration style even made it to their wedding dance. Through ups and downs of cricket, injuries, comebacks, victories, and defeats, Samia stood firm. Her engineering precision perfectly balancing Hassan's cricketing passion. April 2021 brought their greatest joy, their daughter Helena. Now Hassan had two special cheerleaders at every match. Their Instagram tells their story. Cricket grounds to family picnics, team celebrations to quiet home moments, proving love knows no boundaries, no borders. Hassan and Samia, where Pakistan's pace meets India's grace, creating their own little world of peace and love. Glenn Maxwell, cricket's big show. But in 2017, Melbourne's local pharmacist Vinnie Rahman would steal the show in his life. Their story began where most modern love stories do, at a local pub in Melbourne. Vinnie, an Indian-origin pharmacist who'd grown up in Australia, wasn't impressed by Maxwell's cricket stardom. Perhaps that's exactly what drew him in. Through Big Bash games and Indian tours, their relationship blossomed. Maxwell learned Tamil traditions, while Vinnie mastered cricket's complexities. Their Instagram became a delightful blend of cricket, culture, and comedy. 2020 brought their engagement, complete with traditional Indian ceremonies. The pandemic delayed their plans, but not their love. March 2022, a wedding that celebrated both cultures. Tamil traditions met Australian customs. Maxwell even wore a veshti, while Vinnie rocked both a sari and a white gown. Through Maxwell's incredible cricket moments, the IPL centuries, the World Cup drama, Vinnie remained his constant. A pharmacist who prescribed perfect support for cricket's most entertaining player. September 2023 brought their greatest joy, their baby boy. Now the big show had his biggest role yet, fatherhood. Glenn and Vinnie, where cricket's madness meets medical sense, where Tamil meets Australian, where love meets life. (2010), when cricket met tennis, when Pakistan met India, when Shoaib Malik met Sania Mirza. A love story that would capture hearts, challenge borders, and eventually teach lessons about life itself. Their announcement shook both nations. Pakistan's cricket star and India's tennis queen. Headlines screamed, social media exploded, politicians debated. April 2010, Hyderabad witnessed a wedding that transcended sport and politics. Amid controversies and chaos, two athletes chose love over everything else. Together, they scaled heights. Sania becoming world #1 in doubles, Shoaib leading Pakistan in crucial victories, supporting each other across borders through victories and defeats. 2018 brought their greatest joy, Ijhan Mirza Malik, their little ambassador of peace, bringing new meaning to their lives. But like many love stories, theirs too faced its final test. After 12 years, in 2023, they announced their separation. The couple that once symbolized love beyond borders now walked separate paths. Yet, they remained united in what mattered most, being parents to Ijhan, proving that some bonds, while changed, never truly break. Their story, no longer just about love transcending borders, but about life's complex journeys and finding grace in every chapter. The 1980s, Viv Richards, the Master Blaster, terrorizing bowlers worldwide. But away from the cricket field, another story was unfolding. Neena Gupta, a rising star in Indian cinema and theater. Independent, bold, breaking conventions both on and off screen. Their paths crossed during Richards's cricket tours. A connection sparked between the Caribbean king and the Indian actress that defied societal norms of the time. In an era when relationships weren't openly discussed, Neena made bold choices. She chose to be a single mother, carrying forward their daughter Masaba's life with pride and dignity. 1989, Masaba was born. Neena raised her in Mumbai, building her career while being a single parent. Richards, though distant, remained supportive. Today, Masaba Gupta is one of India's leading fashion designers, a perfect blend of Caribbean flair and Indian elegance, just like her heritage. Years later, both Neena and Viv found their own paths. She, a celebrated actress, he, a cricket legend. Yet their story remains a testament to love that dared to be different. Some love stories don't need traditional endings to be beautiful. They just need courage, respect, and understanding.